I've always been collecting CDs for like the past year now. And ever since I started collecting CDs, I've been constantly begging to get me some more CDs. And for the past few months, I've been collecting like a ton. Collecting CDs has been like a small current hobby for me at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through every single CD I have and kind of review each of them. Like for example, this one that I showed a minute ago. This is the album Private Music by Deftones. Woo! This is one of my favorite CDs because it mixes my favorite genres into like one album. Rock, metal, sort of new metal in a way. Also, just the cover in general is pretty cool with the white snake. I don't know what type of snake this is, but I'm also going to be rating songs and my favorite song. Infinite Source is probably my favorite song of every song in the whole band. Another cool thing I like about this CD is the cover of their CD. I could be wrong about what this is, but it looks sort of like a snake tongue, like little hooks coming out of it right there. I don't know. I'm a LARPer. Number 2. Kinda niche. A Pale Horse Named Death is kind of like a doom gothic type of metal in a sense. My favorite thing about this is opening it up, finding little slips like these that show off the band members or just show off the lyrics to each of their songs. Cool things I like about CDs are the designs. I don't know if it's just the color or if it's just the picture. That's my favorite part about collecting CDs, is seeing the picture on the CD. This is one of my favorite bands, and I gotta say, I really like the cover of their albums with the horse that's always like a skeleton. Also, their logo is a horse skeleton as well. Chromacopia. Chromacopia is like my second favorite album from Tyler the Creator. Cool thing about this one, when you open it up, it's inside a pouch. The CD itself has its own face on it with the Chromacopia logo. Also on the back is just the plain green with the logo. I should probably rate these from numbers, shouldn't I? 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 8.2 out of 10. The Eagles' greatest hits. And this one comes in a 2 CD package. Most of the songs on this one's pretty good, but I can't forget about Volume 1. Volume 1 and Volume 2 are probably the best CDs I have in my whole collection. Both CDs together I put like an 8 out of 10. CD number 4, if you're not counting the 2 together, Godsmack. When it comes to their covers, their music, the genre in general, just everything is just amazing. Also, can't forget about the cover. I love this orange with the black. It's my favorite thing about this whole CD in general. Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil. Amazing, 10 out of 10. When you open it up, this is the best thing ever. Got the Death Bat all around the CD. Also on the back, it has the Death Bat with all the song names, all in different font, by the way, which I find really interesting. The whole album in general is just this intense energy that, like, it gives off like a really great energy that makes me want to listen to this whole entire album like 20 times over nonstop. Overall, I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. Number 6. Chocolate Starfish by Limp Bizkit. The cover is not the best. It's pretty weird, I guess. The cover's pretty weird itself. The inside is the cool part. Bro. I like the cover of the CD because it shows all the band members like Fred Durst. I can't remember their names for the life of me. There's also this in this part here. I think this is called the neck. I don't remember. Oh, it's cracked right there. That's why it doesn't want to stay on. Overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, Slipknot's first album, their self-titled 1999 album. This CD in general just gives me like very intense, like heavy metal vibes just from looking at the cover alone. Before listening to them, I thought they were going to be like, you know, the very heavy, you know, screaming like, you know, that type of metal. That's what kind of inspired me to change it from Slipknot to shit now. Also, when you open up the CD, this. Probably my favorite cover. It's very unique. It has like this red maroonish that I really like. Overall, I'd rate that Slipknot album 8.5 out of 10. 8.5. Next up, 1X by 3 Days Grace. For people who don't know 3 Days Grace, they made a song, And Will I Have Become Home. I really like the cover. It's not really that interesting, but it's very, like, unique, I guess you could say. Next up, my last one, Imagine Dragons. Now, this CD was a hand-me-down to me with one of my friends. The CD is not the best. It's a cool color. It's like this, like black, but it has like this little part right here. I am doing that so badly. Also, the cover. I don't know what this cover is supposed to represent, but y'all can tell me. Overall, I rate my whole collection probably a 9.5 out of 10, just based off what I gave them alone. But y'all can tell me what y'all think. Peace out.